Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so we have some updates regarding the ongoing issue between T-Mobile and AT&T. There's a couple of other carriers that are involved, Dish, RWA, and Omnispace. This is regarding the FCC filing against T-Mobile, SpaceX, and their ACS service. So this is the supplemental coverage from space. Okay, AT&T has been on record to pretty much greatly express how they do not like this idea and how they want T-Mobile to come forward and demonstrate that there will be no interference with existing terrestrial wireless services. Dish had already made a filing with the FCC a while back, looks like in April, and it looks like the FCC took T-Mobile's side. So will this happen again? I don't know, but I'm going to read more on this article with you guys. I'll definitely drop the link for you in the description below in case you want to read it on your own. Guys, if you can hit that subscribe button on your way out and turn on your notification bell, this way you're notified whenever I drop a new video. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so here's what's going on. So T-Mobile has addressed a number of recent filings from rivals, including AT&T, which had responded to SpaceX's application to the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, for supplemental coverage from space, SES services. So T-Mobile responded to the concerns. T-Mobile responded to the concerns that highlighted in recent filings by AT&T, Dish Wireless, RWA, Omnispace regarding the application. So T-Mobile and SpaceX initially requested authorization to provide coverage from space to supplement the mobile operator's terrestrial network using SpaceX satellites. So T-Mobile and SpaceX are planning to use T-Mobile's broadband PCS G-block spectrum, building on plans outlined by both companies, which was as of August of last year. So to provide mobile connectivity from space as part of plans to leave no area without coverage in the U.S. via Starlink's satellites. However, the filing made by SpaceX last month was met with criticism from rival providers AT&T, notably vocal on it, very much so. So in the filing, which was dated May 18th, then the same day SpaceX won its case against Dish Wireless, AT&T cited how important it is that supplemental coverage from space, SES services, are not allowed to interfere with existing terrestrial wireless services. So AT&T had an issue with the plans, and it's also a license holder of frequencies adjacent to the specific block of spectrum in question, and has concerns that satellite-based phone operators could disrupt the delivery of terrestrial wireless services. AT&T says, in evaluating potential SES deployments, the Commission must prioritize protecting the foundational terrestrial networks. All right, this is what they said to the FCC. They also said that the FCC's rules do not permit SpaceX's proposed use of T-Mobile's terrestrial services, proposed use of T-Mobile's terrestrial spectrum, and applicants fail to even request, much less justify, rule waivers that would be necessary to authorize their proposed SES authorizations. So AT&T also claimed that SpaceX's technical showings are woefully insufficient regarding the risk of harmful interference posed by their planned SES deployments. SpaceX and T-Mobile's applications fall short of meeting the threshold of waiver and cannot be granted in their current state. To date, it does not appear that SpaceX and T-Mobile have begun testing any SES deployments, added AT&T. So this is their biggest concern, okay? Their concern that T-Mobile's coming in with SpaceX. They have no demonstrations done. They have no vital evidence of where this is going to go and whether or not it's going to interfere. So it's a valid argument, okay? It's a valid argument. Whether or not it's substantial, whether or not it's going to hold up, doesn't look like it. If they already won with Dish, if T-Mobile already won with Dish, SpaceX already won with Dish, I don't think AT&T is going to win this battle. Okay, so T-Mobile is clapping back at AT&T, Dish, and everyone else that has a problem with them and what they're trying to do here, this mission. Okay, so we're going to jump into that. So T-Mobile is acknowledging the opposition from the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, which is the NRAO, which along with Dish Network stated that it would be premature for the commission to consider the SpaceX and T-Mobile request at this time. T-Mobile noted that it agrees with the NRAO that the operations covered by the commission's radio quiet zones rules must be protected, including the radio quiet zones highlighted by the NRAO. So T-Mobile says its operations currently respect those zones in line with the FCC rules, while highlighting that SpaceX and the NRAO reached a coordination agreement to address the protection of radio quiet zones from SpaceX's first and second generation satellite systems, adding that this is evidence that there is no reason to believe that radio quiet zones highlighted by the NRAO will not be protected from those proposed SES services. And then Omnispace comes in and also says that there was a bunch of concerns over the use of 1990 through 1995 megahertz band for download link mobile satellite services, alleging it would cause harmful interference to other satellite operators. So T-Mobile has argued, okay, and that this concern is contrary to decisions that the U.S. already made regarding the use of 1990 through 1995 megahertz band, noting that the band is already being used for download operations and the companion bands 1910 through 1995 megahertz for uplink operations in the U.S. Okay? T-Mobile is saying that these Omnispace's criticisms ignore that there are tens of millions of handsets already in operation that use this directionality. So we're going to leave it at that. Pretty much, I think T-Mobile and SpaceX are going to win this. I think they'll be able to move forward. However, I do agree that them coming in like this, they should have some kind of blueprint. I think that they should at least provide some valid details as to whether or not this will interfere with what's already going on. I do think it's fair, but we'll see what happens here. I just report the news. I don't make these decisions. You guys can let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. And that's it for me. All right, guys. As always, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching. Much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.